DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Topic of this video is overspend on your education. Now, for a bunch of you, ironically, or we could even say coincidentally, I shouldn't even have to explain this to you all because a bunch of you already overspent on your education. All right. Any of you went to college, you don't even have to have graduated. If you went to college, that means you spent thousands of dollars on information that, on average, let's just say, on average, you can't even explain to me. You couldn't get on a whiteboard with a marker and explain to me how the knowledge that you got from college has actually paid you back. Many of you went to college, spent thousands of dollars. You might even still be paying some of those thousands of dollars back to this very day. And you can't tell me how that money that you spent in college is making you any money today. I mean directly. I don't mean, well, I went to college and because I got a degree then I got hired. But look, you could have got hired without the degree. Maybe. All right, tell me something that you learned in college that you use at work on a daily basis right now. Something that you learned in a classroom in college, like you took notes or you read it in the book, and then you go to work now, and because you know that thing, you're making money. Tell me. Most of you can't even do that. Even though you went to college and you got the degree and it's hanging up on the wall in your mom's living room and all of that. So most of you are already overspent on your education. Overspend means you spent more than you can realize returns from. But what I'm talking about here when I say education, I'm talking about your education outside of college, not formal education. I'm talking about education like coaching, events, masterminds, group programs, courses, even books. Overspend on that. In other words, when I say overspend, it doesn't mean if you think something's worth $10,000 but somebody's charging $30, you should just pay the $30. What I mean here is more of a mentality. This is more of semantics, and directionally is what I mean. You shouldn't think twice about investing in upping your professional skills and your knowledge and your competency. So if someone makes you an offer for getting into a course, mastermind program, event, program, coaching, etc., a book, you shouldn't have to think twice about that. What you should think twice about is investing in something like, it's not even an investment, it's a expenditure on something like going to the bar or a club or a vacation or going to the movies or paying the cover fee to get into a club or a party. See, many of you are what I call in my book, Working Your Game, I call this hustling backwards, where you will think twice and hesitate and say, I don't know about it. Let me think about it when it comes to investing in stepping up your abilities, like paying for something that's going to make you a more valuable individual, which will in turn make you more money directly, unlike college. But when it comes to spending money on something that's not going to make you a more valuable person, but it's simply an experience or something that will be fun for you. Not to say that experiences and fun aren't a good thing for life, but again, we got to make value judgments here. All right, sometimes push comes to shove, you got to pick one. Y'all don't think twice about making those kind of expenditures because they're not investments, because they don't pay you back. But you think twice about any kind of investment that would actually make you a more valuable person. That's hustling backwards. And again, as I said in the previous video, this message is for the few people out there who are salvageable in this space, and you might be open to this idea that, you know what, I don't need to pay to go on this cruise or to go to this party or to buy this watch or these clothes, but I could use that exact same money to buy like 5 books off Amazon, or to sign up for this course, or to get into this mastermind program, or to buy my ticket to this event that I need to go to, or hire this person for this coaching call that's going to help me learn what I need to learn so that I'll be a more valuable person. So then in turn, I'll go out into the marketplace and I can make 25% more money this year than I made last year. And then with that margin, that extra money, now I can go pay for the other things that I was thinking about paying for before and still have some money left over, use that and reinvest in myself again, and just keep doing it and keep leveling up. I want you to understand that all the people who play the game at the higher levels, this is all they do. They take their money, even money that they don't have that much of, they invest in themselves. They use that money to pay for things that, even when it's a stretch for them, is going to make them a more valuable individual. Smarter, better, faster, more efficient, more useful in the marketplace, etc. They paid money for those things, and because they became smarter, faster, better, more efficient, etc., now what can they do? They can go out into the marketplace, make more money than they would have made before. Now with that extra, let's say that they make a $10,000 extra, just using round numbers here to keep it simple. They made $10,000 extra. Now with that extra $10,000, they take 5 of that 10 and they go invest in another course, another program, another coach. Then they take that other 5, and maybe with some of that 5, they can go buy, the luxury experiences or items or things that they want. I'm not telling you it's wrong to want the things, but again, you got to be smart and strategic about how you are investing in these things, as opposed to how you're investing in your education, your knowledge. All right, if I do anything that's going to be a stretch for me financially, it's going to be, I'm paying to go to this event, I'm hiring this coach, I'm joining this mastermind, I'm going to sign up for this course. Why? Because I know that even if I spend all the money I had to sign up for a program, course, event, etc., the only reason that I can make sense of that, is because I know that doing that, I'm going to learn enough and become more valuable, such that I'll be able to make all that money back and then some, because I'm going to be a more valuable individual. But if I spend all the money I got on a car or some sneakers or an outfit, well, what is that going to do for me? None of those things make me money directly. You understand what I'm saying? And this is just, again, this is a mindset, folks. This is not something that you do one time. This is a mindset. And anyone you know who is playing at a high level, show them this video, or take what I said here and make sure you quote me correctly. Better yet, just show them the video, so let me speak for myself, and ask them, does this sound right? Is this what the people who play at a higher level are doing? And let them tell you. So you don't have to take my word for it. Let them tell you, the people who are playing at a higher level, this is what they do. This is why when you go to events, a lot of times when you go to events, it's not just to hear the speaker, it's to meet the other people in the room, because they're all people who play at this level, because they're the type of people who would pay money to go to an event to get knowledge and information. Most people just would never do that, no matter how much the ticket was, simply because they don't have the mindset to do it. And this is the point that I'm making here in this video, that I want to sink in for the few of you who might be, again, open to the concept that there's a better way to take yourself up to a higher level in life. It ain't for everybody, but for the people who it is for, I'm talking to you. I made this video for you specifically. So text me to tell me the best insight you got from this video. My number is 305-384-6894. And then go to workonyourgameuniversity.com. That's where you can get to working with me directly, get access to all of my courses, get my 2 physical mailings that I send out every month, the Bulletproof Bulletin and the Black Book. And that's where you get access to my coaching programs, and that's where you can work with me straight up, and we can get to building you up when it comes to your personal development and your professional development. That's at the workonyourgameuniversity.com. Links to all of that is down below in the description. Work on your game. Dre, all